What happens when the strongest sorcerer in anime faces the man who can trap entire worlds inside your mind? One has a defense that nobody can touch. The other can defeat you without ever touching you. Today, we're answering one of the biggest anime debates ever. Satoru Gojo versus Itachi Uchiha. Infinity versus Genjutsu. And the answer isn't as obvious as you think, because one ability may completely bypass the other's greatest strength. Before we begin, we're using both characters at their peak. That means Gojo with Limitless, Infinity, Six Eyes, Red, Blue, Blue, Purple, and Unlimited Void. And Itachi with Mangekyo Sharingan, Amaterasu, Tsukuyomi, Susanoo, the Yada Mirror, and the Totsuka Blade. No holding back. No plot armor. Just a battle to determine who walks away victorious. And trust me, the final answer may surprise you. Round 1. Physical combat. Let's start with the obvious. Physical attacks. This is where Gojo immediately becomes a nightmare. His infinity creates an infinite space between himself and his opponent. The closer you get, the slower you become, until you're effectively frozen before ever touching him. Punches? Blocked. Weapons? Blocked. Kunai? Blocked. Even if Itachi launched hundreds of attacks simultaneously, Infinity would stop them all before reaching Gojo. And here's the problem. Itachi doesn't have the raw speed feats needed to bypass Infinity. Not even close. So in direct combat, Gojo dominates. No debate. But that's not how Itachi wins fights, because Itachi's deadliest weapon isn't physical, it's psychological. And that's where things get interesting. Round 2. This is the biggest question in the entire matchup. Can Itachi place Gojo under Genjutsu? Because if he can, everything changes. Many fans assume Infinity blocks everything, but Infinity mainly affects physical objects and attacks traveling through space. Genjutsu is different. It's an attack on perception and consciousness. If Itachi makes eye contact, he may not need to physically reach Gojo at all. And then comes Tsukuyomi, a technique so terrifying that a single second in reality can become days of torture inside the victim's mind. If Gojo gets trapped, the fight could end instantly. But here's the counter-argument. Gojo possesses the Six Eyes, one of the most advanced perception abilities in anime. His brain constantly processes immense amounts of information. Some fans argue Six Eyes could detect or even resist Genjutsu manipulation. The truth? There's no definitive answer, because these power systems were never designed to interact. And that uncertainty is exactly why this matchup is so controversial. Round 3. Amaterasu versus Infinity. Now let's talk about Amaterasu, the black flames that burn almost anything. At first glance, this seems like Itachi's perfect answer. The flames appear directly on the target. No travel time, no projectile, just instant ignition. But there's a catch. Many believe Amaterasu still manifests within space, meaning Infinity may slow or stop its effect before it reaches Gojo. Others argue the flames simply spawn on the target and bypass Infinity entirely. Again, we're dealing with two universes that follow completely different rules. But even if Amaterasu lands, Gojo has shown incredible reaction speed and cursed energy control, so victory isn't guaranteed. Round 4. Domain Expansion vs. Kuyomi. Now we arrive at the true deciding factor. Unlimited Void, Gojo's domain expansion. And honestly, this is where things start looking terrifying for Itachi. Inside Unlimited Void, victims are flooded with infinite information. Thoughts, memories, sensations, everything, at once. The human mind simply cannot process it. Most opponents become completely immobilized. Now imagine Itachi trapped inside. Could Sharingan help? Maybe. Could Mangekyo resist it? Possibly. But we've never seen anything in Naruto remotely comparable to Unlimited Void's scale. And if Itachi is caught even briefly, the fight may already be over. However, there's one terrifying possibility. What if Itachi activates Tsukuyomi first? Now both fighters are trying to overwhelm each other's minds, one through illusion, one through infinite information. It's essentially a battle of mental domination. And honestly, that clash alone could be an anime event bigger than most entire series. Final verdict. So who wins? If Genjutsu works perfectly across universes, Itachi has a genuine win condition, a very dangerous one. Tsukuyomi could end the fight before Gojo ever uses his strongest techniques. But if Genjutsu doesn't fully affect Gojo, or if Six Eyes allows resistance, the battle shifts dramatically. Because Itachi has no reliable answer to infinity, no guaranteed defense against Hollow Purple, and no clear escape from Unlimited Void, which means in most scenarios, Gojo wins. Not easily, not effortlessly, but consistently. I'd give Gojo the victory around 7 out of 10 times. The combination of infinity, domain expansion, and overwhelming destructive power is simply too much. But those other 3 victories, those belong to Itachi. Because if Tsukuyomi lands first, the strongest sorcerer may never realize the fight has already ended. But what do you think? Does infinity stop Genjutsu? Can Six Eyes resist Tsukuyomi? Or is Itachi the one character clever enough to defeat Gojo? Comment your winner below. And if you want more anime universe battles, subscribe now, because the next matchup might be even crazier.